Hey everyone, and welcome to the first Roundup video I'm doing for my channel. This is the equivalent of my Sunday Roundup post on my blog, but now it is in video form. I decided to give it a go. Thought it would be something fun to go with, so let's just get right on into it. So this week was a good week for me. I bought a few different titles from a few different places, and they're all really good deals. Very surprising for me. So first we'll start off with Yoshi's Topsy Turvy for the Game Boy Advance. Now, I initially totally forgot this game existed, so I saw it on the shelf and I was very surprised that I had forgot about it, because it's a unique game for the Game Boy Advance. It uses a gyro sensor in the cart to actually let you tilt and turn the Game Boy Advance to alter gameplay. It's a unique feature that, strangely enough, is now a standard feature on the hardware for the Nintendo 3DS, so you could see more games like that on that system, and it kind of started there. So you'll notice that game is loose. I don't usually buy loose, but I saw this one and really wanted to get it. I kind of forgot about it, like I said, so I thought I should grab it when I could. And if I do come across the game complete, I'll probably still be looking for it to buy to get that box and manual. That one was only $8, a really good deal for that game, so I really recommend getting it for that price. Second, I got another Game Boy Advance game on the rack next to it. This is Klonoa Empire of Dreams. This is the first one for the Game Boy Advance. Again, it's loose. I don't usually buy loose, but I thought it's a good price. I got it for $4. And the Klonoa games are really good. I actually just recently started playing the first game on the PS1, Door to Phantom Isle. Very fun style of gameplay. I'm hoping that it emulates well on the Game Boy Advance. And really, I think that it's a very underrated series from the 2 hours or so I've played of that PS1 game. Should be good, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, second, I was very surprised to find this game, but I have brand new, still wrapped in box, Rayman Origins for the 3DS, and I got this one from Best Buy, of all places. It was only $8, and that is a fantastic deal, because Rayman just came out in November, so a few months back. Super solid game, really good game for the 3DS. I was very happy to get that, and I was kind of surprised. I really didn't look at Best Buy as a place that sold games for cheap. You know, they have some good deals every now and then, but really it's just a regular run-of-the-mill place. So if they have more games like that, they had a special games on sale this week section, so I grabbed that one. Moving on, I have Asteroids here on the PS1. I got this one for $4. Not a great game, but I got it because it was a remake of the older style of games, and for some reason recently I've purchased the remake of Frogger, I got Pong a while ago, Centipede, all those games, and so I was on this sort of kick of buying old Atari, old Nintendo games, all the remakes for them. So I saw that one and thought for that price I should probably grab it. Other PlayStation 1 game, I have Syphon Filter 2. It was only $2, so $1 per game in the series. It's supposed to be a really good series. I remember it being on the PS1 back in the day when it came out. Funny ad campaigns, supposed to be really good, should be a solid shooter, but I'm not a big shooter fan, but I do like collecting a whole series, so now I'll look for the third one and even the PS2 ones. Speaking of series of shooters, I also got The World Is Not Enough. This is a James Bond game, and it's not quite the sequel to GoldenEye. GoldenEye came out on the 64, and then there was a PS1 exclusive, Tomorrow Never Dies, which is the sequel to GoldenEye the movie, and then they released The World Is Not Enough, which came out on the 64 and the PS1. I played World Is Not Enough on the N64 with my friend. We had fun with it, but it was never as good as GoldenEye, and I don't expect this one to be as good at all either. I just thought for $4 I'd like to relive that sort of childhood experience again, so I grabbed it. Easily one of the best finds this week for me, personally for me, is White Knight Chronicles on the PS3 for $7. Not a hard game to find. I've been looking for it for a while, and I see it everywhere, but I needed to find that right price, and $7 was really good for me. It's complete in really good condition. And if you don't know about it, it is a PS3 exclusive Japanese RPG. It's supposed to be mediocre, but there's really not too many modern RPGs on the consoles that aren't a Final Fantasy or a Dragon Quest or something that's been around for a while, so something original like this is pretty cool to find. Heading back to Best Buy, I actually also got Red Faction Armageddon, brand new, still in box, complete and everything, from that store for only $5. I've not played the Red Faction series, but I've heard very good things about it. This one in particular is supposed to be really good. It's so far the last in the series. Volition is the studio that was under THQ, and you know THQ went bankrupt, so they sold off some of their studios, and Volition did get picked up. I'm not sure by who, but we can expect probably more of this game series. But for $5, really any game brand new is great, and Red Faction is supposed to be good, so I'm actually excited for this one. Again, I'm not so as excited about to play would be Genji, Dawn of the Samurai for the PS2. It was a $4 game, not too bad to buy. I've been looking at Genji for a while. It was supposed to be a really good, high-budget title, and I think it just turned out to be meh. I think it has gameplay similar to a Dynasty Warrior game, so those games are okay. They're really hit or miss, so we'll see if I actually enjoy this one. There actually is a PS3 sequel. and after that I don't think there's much else that was released in America. But now we have the last game this week, easily the best game that I found, and one I went specifically out to get, is Astal on the Sega Saturn. Now, I'm young to the Sega Saturn market. I really just got mine 6 months ago, but I've already done some research. I know which games are really good, which ones to seek out, and that game was only $23. Fantastic price. Supposed to be a really good game. It is a solid platforming game. 2D, has very high visuals, sort of like Rayman, the original for the PS1, and even Rayman Origins, the new one they released, and that is really cool. That really intrigues me. I like that style of gameplay, so I'm looking for a lot out of that one, and I hope that maybe Sega will actually bring it back at some point. You know, Astal doesn't get much love, even in the remakes of games like Sonic Racing, where you have these Sega All-Star characters. He's really not in there, so I'd like to see him more often. But that's it. That's the first episode this time. A good haul this week. A lot of variety of systems. It doesn't usually happen that way, but I was happy with it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you see something else here that you want me to talk more about, or if you like these videos, let me know, and I can make more of them. Otherwise, I will see you guys later.